Dimension Hunter is a comic book style first person shooter. It's available for the Vive and Rift for about $20 US. Here's my review of it in its current state as of October 2017. Starting with the story, which, as with most current VR titles, is barely more than a tick in a box. The sole character is this hideous alien eyeballed thing that serves as your guide throughout the game. It's pretty well voiced, though I personally found the humour to be a bit predictable.
The lift will take us down to the Dimension Gate, or the laundry room. Sorry, I lost my map. No.
Next up is gameplay, which consists of 11 levels that took me just over an hour to complete on normal. The game unfortunately does not include a level selector, forcing you to complete the game from start to finish. This is a pretty odd omission, especially since you're unable to change the difficulty once it's been set. Overall, I found the gameplay to be highly repetitive, and honestly not all that enjoyable, as much as I really wanted it to be. Let's move on to Enemy, which come in 7 flavours: Cyborg, Drone, whatever the hell these things are, and also these things, Zombies, Aliens, and Dinosaurs. The AI is about as basic as it can be, while still being functional. Now for weapons. The game arms you with dual pistols, which feature 5 unlockable alternate modes. The gravity gun, which is more of a rock barrel and crate gun. The Stingray, which fires charged shots. The Tornado, which shoots a target-seeking saw blade. The Hornet's Nest, which fires multiple target-seeking projectiles. And Dragon's Breath, which is effectively a flamethrower. That leads us to Health, which is non-regenerative but can be replenished via power-ups dropped by enemy. Run out of health and you of course die, which will take you back to the start of the level. No checkpoints. Having to redo a level's long piss-easy grind after dying in the obscenely harder boss battle right at the end is far from my idea of fun. Which brings me to difficulty, of which the game offers 4 settings. The only thing this seems to change is the amount of damage you take before dying, where Easy allows you about a half dozen hits and Nightmare allows you only 1. On to Locomotion, of which the game offers both rail mode and free, as well as numerous settings for each. Both work well. Now for Music, a category in which this game shines, offering a choice between 5 genred playlists. As for audio, it does the job, though the positional mapping occasionally seemed a bit off, as if sounds weren't quite coming from where they should be. That leaves us with graphics. The game adopts a comic book style aesthetic, and it pulls it off very well. Finally we come to the verdict. This game's biggest selling point is its comic book style graphics, but once that novelty wears off, and for me it wore off pretty quickly, all that's left is a passable shooter at best, and as such, this isn't a title I'd personally recommend.